Alrighty. Hello again, everyone. Gil here, and welcome to part two of our series on how to get to page one of Google, making sure that you, your business, your keywords, whatever it is you're selling or promoting can be found. And continuing our series here, like I mentioned, this is part two. Part one, I walked you through where to find your images, a couple editing tools, and some other good bullet points as well on how this whole optimizing image works. Now, search engine optimization itself is like is a science, and it's like jumping in the middle of an ocean. There's a whole lot of information and tons out there. Hopefully, this series will be able to simplify it, and our goal is to get you to immediately apply the concepts, tools, and strategies that we share with you, so that you can start ranking your marketing pieces, getting more leads, traffic, and ultimately converting those into a very profitable campaign, into some transactions and deals, or different offers. All right. So what you're looking at is basically my Facebook page. If we aren't already connected, please go ahead and reach out to me. You can send a Facebook friend request, or just go to FB. F as in Frank, B as in boy, Gil, GIL.com, and that should take you to my Facebook page. Let's go ahead and try that out here real quick, fbgil.com. And yeah, there you go. So it should take you right to my page, allow you to send me a friend request, and get you an invite or a request into our members only forum as well. All right, so let's jump into part two of this particular series. I'll go ahead and open some notes here, go over a couple of important points with regards to the optimization. So basically today we're talking about part two, where we bring it all in, tie it all together for image marketing. Okay. Now, when it comes to promoting images, hopefully by now, okay, you get how this strategy can bring you untapped leads, additional sources of traffic, which your local competition is not doing. And in today's, or as part of this series, we are using the real estate niche or industry as an example. But you can easily interchange that for any other item, product, service, company, anything under the sun, and the concept still applies and still the same. Okay, so hopefully by now you do get how, a couple of things on how this works. Also that you have your images lined up for optimization. Okay, want to make sure you got everything ready already in a file, so that we can go ahead and use some of those files, those images, which I showed you how to do yesterday, and we can start, optimizing, uploading those online into Google. Okay. Last but not the least, make sure keywords are in place, and you do have your relevant citations built in as well. All right. Now, when you do have your photos, once again, just a quick recap, make sure they are engaging. Okay. Make sure they're pretty interesting photos. They aren't too blurry, they don't look unprofessional, and it's a good representation of your company, the services you provide, whatever it is you do, whether it's a product, service, and the type of company, on what you can do for the lead or the person searching for you online. Okay? Get that up here. Boom. All right. So promoting images, we do need an optimized account when it comes to promoting images. So I'm going to walk you through that here in a second. You will need an optimized email address. Preferably, go ahead and set up a new Gmail address specific or for this purpose of optimizing your images, uploading them online. That way, you'll be able to keep this account separate. And again, it's an optimized image. So in our series today, our main keyword that we're typing in is sell house fast cash. This is our main keyword that we are working off of. Okay, so sell house fast cash, and then you always want to have the city and state in there as well. All right, so this is what your email account would look like. Let me go ahead and get something on here. Hold on. Okay, let's open a totally new browser. We're going to be using Firefox for this one. Give it a second. All right, so well, let's create an optimized Google account for this, right? And just go ahead and go to google.com and type in Gmail, or go to this particular page right here, which is accounts.google.com. And I want to sign up and create a new account, okay? So go ahead and click Create a New Account. Now, I do use a plugin, so I apologize for that. It may start popping up here. Let me go ahead and log off there. And clear all these items out. So let's go ahead and hit the refresh button. All right, so it will appear blank. Now, go ahead and fill this stuff out. So go ahead and put your first name, last name, username. Okay, this is where it is crucial. Okay, this is what I talked about earlier on creating a optimized account. All right, so we'll put that one on there. Choose your username. And keyword, so our keyword is sell house fast cash. So I want, when somebody types in sell house fast cash, I want them to find me in my local area. Now, the example I'm going to be using, city state, is Miami, Florida. Okay, so sell house fast cash, Miami, Florida. There are other keywords which you can use, and you can do a quick keyword search as to how many people are typing that in your local area, so that you can pick and cherry pick the best keyword. So we'll give you a couple suggestions on common ones that you can use and start with. Again, this is a campaign to get you rolling. As you get better and more comfortable with the process, you'll be able to build out more specialized searches and campaigns. So create a password. We'll go ahead and give this a default password of surfing. All right, so we got that one on there. Birthday, I'll go ahead and pick a random birthday on here. Gender, now I am male, so put male. If you're female, put female. For a phone number, you do have to create a new account, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in a good contact number on there. Current email address, okay, so that's a good contact email address. Prove that you're not a robot. Oh, no, I definitely want to go through this right here, 664-23433. Location, United States, I agree, and hit the next step. Common words are easy to guess. Okay, so we need to put something else. I'll go ahead and pick another password. Okay, now we need to verify. 854. Ta-da. All right, so verify the account. Now, there's different ways you can verify your account. One is through voice, one is through text. I like to go with a voice call. That way it's for sure it comes in. I'm not sure if you'll be able to record. I am tempted to record it. Hopefully it patches through on here. And if you see on here, Google Voice is a verification system. All you have to do is pick up the phone and it'll give us a number.
Hello, thank you for using our phone verification system. Your code is 7
7
6
6 5
6
6
2
2
8.
8.
Once again, your code is
7 6
6
5
5 6
6
2
2
8.
8.
Goodbye.
All right, so now that Google's called me, told me what my verification code is, I type it in there, I hit the continue button. Pretty straightforward and easy, yeah? Processing, set up your profile. Okay, I am going to, if you have the time, go ahead and fill this in. If not, you can skip it as well. That is absolutely okay. I'm just going to skip it for now. It says here, continue to Gmail. So I'll go ahead and continue to Gmail. All right. So now that we have an optimized account, this is the main account that we are going to use to upload our image marketing, which we will later roll into and upgrade into video marketing and other forms of digital assets. So this is the main account that we will be using, okay? So once again, just for a quick recap here, our main keyword is sell house fast cash, and that is the city and state, okay? City and state. Let me highlight some of these big image. That way we have some flow here and we know which is which. Now, the next step is to go ahead and create an online account. Now, you want to go ahead and create an online account in the on the websites where you will be uploading these images, right? That's what this is all for, creating and building your digital assets and placing them online. So let's mark that on here. Oh, Control Y. Create an account. Now, where will you be creating an account, you ask? You're going to be doing them in a number of different places. You're going to be uploading them into Flickr and Panoromio. Those are the Panoromio. Those are the two main sites. Now, I do like to start with Panoramio simply because Google owns it and they get more online love. So I'm going to go with that, and we're going to be, I'll walk you through the account creation here with regards to Google on Panoramio. Okay, so we're going to start with Panoramio. There's other websites you can do it on. Flickr is the next most common one. Okay, give me a second here while we open another window. All right, so in order to get to Panoramio, you simply have to go to panoramio.com. All right, and it should open this page here that you see on the right-hand side. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and sign in. It's going to ask me for a username and password. I'm going to say sign out and sign in as a different user. We need to be logged into our optimized account that we created, and in this case it's Sell House Fast Cash Miami, Florida. Now my password, good thing I still remember it. All right, here we go. I choose a Panoramio username. I'm already a Panoramio user. Okay, welcome, Sell My House Fast Cash Miami, Florida. The username is going to be, yes, you guessed it, your keywords. Keywords all around, people. That is the name of the game, and consistency. So let me, whoopsie, make sure we are logged in there. Nope, I don't want. No, I don't want to go to Google Plus. I just want to see and copy my keyword. Okay, username is Sell House Fast Cash Miami, Florida. That is the username that we want to use, and I'll go ahead and click accept. All right, welcome to Panoramio. Okay, now this is the part where you upload all the images into the internet, onto the internet, into Google, into that space where when somebody types in your keyword or does a search, your marketing pieces, your lead magnets, your website, will be featured. And the goal is, again, to get found, to get onto page one, to capture leads, traffic, and untapped sources, which your competition is not tapping into. Alrighty, so now that we're in the Panoramio account, we can go ahead to start to lay out our optimization. Okay, and what do we mean by laying out our optimization? Again, we want to make sure it's got the keywords in the right places, and we are filling in all the information that is required. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the format on the optimization here so that you can follow along, and again swipe these files so that you can watch the video, follow along, and edit your stuff, right? So in this case, our the categories that we'll be using are going to be categories like real estate investments. So I'm going to go ahead and put real estate on here, plus city, and plus state. Our keyword is going to be, in this case, sell house fast, right? So sell house fast is going to be our keyword, followed by the city and the state. And again, you can double check, and we do recommend that you do a keyword search to see how many people are searching or using that particular phrase. That way you can target the keywords that have a high volume of traffic or high search results on the internet. And Google's also going to tell you if it's a high competition, low competition. We'll put together a separate video series on that. We'll give you some common ones right now that we've used in the past, and that way it'll jumpstart your campaign and being able to optimize your images, upload them, and place them online. Okay, so when it comes to so you've got the category, city, state, keyword, city, state. All right. Going to go over here. Now we're going to create these titles and content based on the relevancy of our categories and keywords. Like I mentioned, these are going to be your file names. They're going to be placed all over when tagging and signing off on the images. Okay. Now, when Google sees your uploaded content, right, they're able to look at the uploaded content, the image that you just uploaded, and it's going to have a keyword on there that says "Sell my house fast cash." Okay, or sell my house fast. So when somebody types "sell my house fast," Google knows that you're the authority, you're the person or the content that this user may be interested in. It's a good match. Keywords all line up correctly, and they will feature your content and give you more authority there in your area. Okay, so I did set a little bit of a homework and an assignment to go ahead and use 10 to set up 10 images. All right, and you will need to rename all these different 10 images. Okay, now there is a shortcut to, if you can't find 10 images, which I find hard to believe, the shortcut here is you can go ahead and use 5 images. Okay, 5 images, and you can simply use 5 category city-state as a file name and 5 keywords in terms of your file names. Okay, so you can have 5 category city-state file names, 5 keyword city-state file names in order to shortcut that particular process. Okay, now it is possible to get multiple keywords, all right, in a certain category. For example, other keywords that you can use are keywords: sell house fast, we buy houses, we buy ugly houses, home investors. What's the other one? Home investors. Fast fare offer. Okay, and again, you search to verify the traffic and how many search are popping up, and Google can also give you similar suggestions or modifications on the keywords that you can go ahead and utilize. All right. Now, when you do the file name, so file name, okay, do not put spaces, only dashes or the underscore. So a good example of that would be this right here. Show you. Sell my house fast. Cash, Miami, Florida. Okay, so you can don't put spaces like this. Okay, this is what not to do. Okay, Miami, Florida. All right. If you need to put something in between the words, you can use it. Go ahead and use a dash, right, or the underscore. So in this case, I'm going to recommend, and we'll stick with the dash. All right, get that one going. And again, if you notice, you definitely have to pay close attention to detail. But what I like about this type of marketing and these types of digital assets, you only have to do it once. And when you get it done right, you spend more time on the front end. Once you upload it, it can stay there, onto the internet. It'll rank. It'll gain more authority. It'll get more credibility. And so it's not something that you have to spend countless hours on all the time. It's a little bit intensive on the front end. If you have virtual assistants, fantastic. Outsource the work to them. If not, then you can bootstrap, right? If you are limited on the marketing budget and to what you can spend for online marketing, you can do this yourself or work with somebody, and they can put in the legwork to set this up for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little example here so that we can start editing some of these files. So I did save some of these files already, so you guys can see them on here. This is from yesterday's, part 1's video series. Here's a bunch of videos, photos that I had saved onto a folder. Okay, so in this particular case, we are renaming all the file names. Okay, so I will change this file name. I just click on the image, right click. It's going to load here for a second. Rename. Oops, it didn't copy. Let's try this one again. Highlight, right click, copy. Click on the image, right click. Wait for it to load. Rename. Paste. Ta-da! And that's our new file name right there. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to rename all 10 images. Okay, rename all 10 images so that they all have our keyword, our city and location, again, our target market, the area we want to bring in traffic and leads from. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video here for a second, rename these files. That way you guys don't have to painfully follow through or watch me do that repetitiveness. And I'll be back once all the file names are renamed. Alrighty, and so that should, it is a right-click rename. I mean, there's really nothing fancy or complicated about it. It is repetitive, though, as you guys can see. So my keywords that I'm using here is sell my house, fast cash, Miami, Florida, and I have 10 images total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oop, we need 10 images. So let me go ahead and get one more image on here. All right, there we go. So now we have 10 images that we are going to use and upload online, okay? So you definitely want to start doing this as soon as possible, right? So that the longer they are online or have been uploaded digitally, the more age they are, the more time it gets to rank and gain authority and credibility in terms of search for the search engine. So we've got 10 pictures on here. Okay, so let's see, right? No spaces. Again, no spaces. You can use, I recommend just using a dash or the underscore, or you can just skip all the spaces, delete all the spaces entirely. All right. And again, this is the keyword. You can also use a category. So you can put real estate investment, Miami, Florida. You can change all that up or use a variety of different ones. Okay. I'm going to keep it simple, take you through the whole process before we get all fancy pants and getting all real technical and advanced when it comes to the SEO stuff, right? And getting found on Google. Okay. So next step on here is to go ahead and walk you through the Panorama process. All right. Let me move this here to the right. It's going to be pretty easy. Okay. Now we are going to go ahead and start uploading images. And we click the camera sign right on there. All right. Upload your photos. Click on upload photos. And again, you want to make sure you are in the correct account. Okay. Correct account. Oops. 1 second. The file is opening. All right, and I'm going to just start to upload here the different pictures. Now, I'm only going to go through one particular photo. That way we don't get all, we don't type the lines here. All right, sell my house fast, add more photos, done. Okay, so I'm just going to go click I'm done. You want to upload all 10. All right, now when I click on this photo, I want to edit the title. Okay, so my title, yes, you guys already guessed it, is sell my house fast cash Miami, Florida. That is my title. Okay, that is the set format for the title. Next is going to be the description. Let me make some notes here for everybody so that when you guys follow along, it is a whole lot easier. Okay, so keyword, city, state, you guys saw that one on here. For the description, okay, the description is going to be the citation plus URL plus link, all right? So bear with me here. If that went over your head, that's okay. That happened to me the first time too. This is just a fancy way of saying the following. Okay, now the description is going to be a citation. What is a citation? A citation is your name, so it's going to be John Doe, okay, or whatever your company name is, or company name, service, product name goes on the very first line. Okay, next is going to be the business address. Let me not type that on here. Okay. move this on. It's going to be the business address. Okay, so in this particular, so next business address, and then it's going to be followed by your main website. And again, please copy paste this format so that you don't miss out crossing your T's, dotting your I's, right? Because every little component here does affect, right, the outcome and how relevant or effective your campaign is. So just copy paste it, swipe the files, and then you're going to go ahead and put the Panorama markup language. I'll show this to you later. Again, all technical stuff, but once you know where to find it, it becomes very, very easy. Okay. Now the Panorama markup language, this could be a live link. So for all you SEO people, this is the most important thing, is having a link pointing towards your image, your website. It's all about the links and where they're coming from and who's giving them. So that is really important. And what I love about uploading in Panorama is that it does give you these live links. Okay. And this is the format here. It's the keyword anchor text and the web URL. So I am going to show you an example of what this would actually look like or translate to. See example below. Boom. We buy houses fast cash. Oops, sorry, not this one. 1 second. Close to it though, very close to it. Yeah, copy paste that here. Okay, so this is an example of a citation. Okay, it's got your company name or your name, your address, all right? Spell out street or avenue, don't put any abbreviations. Make sure your zip code is correct. Again, these are just examples, okay? So 911. Okay, so make sure the zip code is correct, and then you have your phone number on there. This is the keyword anchor text. Okay, so you're just going to put the same keyword that you've been following along all throughout the process, which is sell house fast cash, or in this case, sell my house fast cash. You can put spaces on in here. All right, so just want to point that out. And then your web URL, which is your website, www.yourwebsite.com, whatever it is, go ahead and place it right there. Okay, so this is the format that will go into the description. Okay, I have the bullet points on there, so we're just going to delete all this stuff. All right, there you go. Now, my website's learntoinvestforfree.com, so I'm just going to put that one on here. All right, and that is the description. So you always want to make sure you save. And there it goes. So let's take a look at what happened here. Just a quick recap. We uploaded your image, which has your keyword file name, Sell My House Fast Cash in Miami, Florida, the target market. Okay. We went ahead and put a title, which is Sell My House Fast Cash, Miami, Florida. Again, keyword. It's heavy on... it's keyword rich, and it's relevant to the content that you are uploading, so that you're telling Google, hey, this is what this image is about. Okay, you went ahead and put on the description a proper citation in the correct format that Google's system reads and interprets this info. So it's Gil Buy Houses LLC, 123 Main Street, Miami, Florida. Here's our address, phone number, and when they click on sell my, if you notice, this turns into a live link, Sell My House Fast Cash. When you click on it, okay, again, it will, well, here it says save, but when you upload the image, it will route back to the main website. Okay, so what this is doing, all right, it's like when you see somebody, let's say you're walking out in a public place or a park, all right, you see a guy dressed in a blue uniform, all right, and let's say you're in a cafeteria, right, so you're going from the park to the cafeteria, you see a guy in a blue uniform. He's walking around. He's got a hat on. He's got a badge. He's got handcuffs on his side. He's got a gun on the other side of his hip. He's got a utility belt on there, kind of looking like Batman's utility belt. All right, so he's got the handcuffs, the gun. He's got a badge on there. He's got a little pouch. All right, he's got a baton. Okay, and then he's snacking on a donut. All right, so when I painted that picture for you, what came to your mind? Hopefully it was a cop or a police officer. All right. That's what I was going for. And so to translate that, or to, to the analogy I'm trying to make on here is that when Google looks at all the uploaded content online, all right, they take a look at the file names, and most people have gibberish for their file names, all right, but they take a look at that. So when your file name has a description of what it is that it's about, Google can sort that data and rank it and place it so that people searching for it can be found. All right, so they see the file name, they're like, oh, okay, so this picture is about selling your house fast. All right, when they take a look at the title, all right, it's about really selling your house fast. It's a consistent branding and messaging on here. And then this person also put in the description a citation. All right, so it's got his name on there. It's even got a website. So this website that he placed in the citation also has to do with selling my house fast. All right, so they bring all this piece of information together so that the person typing "sell my house fast" can see your marketing pieces, your lead magnets online, and Google will now send you that traffic to the main website, to the video, the images, and will route it to where it's most relevant. Okay, so that's kind of how it works there in a nutshell. All right. Now, a couple other things that I wanted to kind of recap on. You will need to do this repetitively, or have your virtual assistants take care of it, where they will upload all 10 of your images. Okay, so they can upload all 10 of your images and using the "sell my house fast" keyword, and then they can also go through a number of other keywords such as fair offer in 24 hours, cash offer in 24 hours, we buy ugly houses, sell my house fast, sell my house fast cash. Let me see if I typed it on here, some other samples that you guys can use or test out. Sell house fast, we buy houses, fast fair offer, home investors, we buy ugly houses. So those are some other keywords that you guys can test out. All right. And what I mean by test out is upload these accounts, check on it in about a couple of days, check on it in a week, check on it at the end of the month. So you can see how quickly you can rank your images so that it gives you an idea of, time frame, right? So that you know how often should you be posting and uploading it, how long will it take you to rank. That way, for those of you that are looking at other markets or adding other industries or niches, it can give you clues as to, again, turnaround times, how quickly can you do it? Is it a competitive market? Is it a market that's easy to rank your digital assets and get found? All right. And again, you can go ahead and turn around and sell these digital assets, rent them out, and do a whole bunch of cool stuff, but I'll save that for a separate session. Now, one thing I did want to revisit, I got some emails and some texts and some follow-ups on the last session about editing the images. So I'm going to go right back. And this time, guys, for those of you, I think some people tried to purchase Photoshop or download some other software. Let's keep it simple, all right? Let's start with Paint first, okay? And I've got an image on here. This is what I mean by editing in Paint, okay? So I'm going to use Paint right now to go ahead and edit our billboard image. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a file, and this is the file that I have come up with. All right. Now I want to go ahead and add some text. So let's go ahead and add some text. You're going to click on this letter box right here and open up a giant box. All right. Now I will provide you with the swipe file. This is the billboard ad copy that we use. So you can copy paste that. You go here and type it in. Boom, there it is. All right. Now you want to make it big, so you increase the size of the font. You will play around with this. Okay, play around with it. I want it as big as possible, where each line item can be seen. Okay, maybe I'll delete the bullet point on there. Right. Okay, and I always like to end every marketing piece with a call to action. All right, call now. Okay, so make them big, small, however which way you want it. Again, you will give priority to the fact that they can read it. So when they see it, okay, they know what this is about, and you can get people to call in. So we buy houses fast cash. I do like to change the color of the phone number. So that's blue. That's not very legible. Let's make it red. Red normally pops. Oop, not in this case. Purple? No, purple's not good. Dark orange? No, definitely not. Purple works though. Purple works. So let's try purple. This one is not changing color. There we go. All right. So again, play around with it, right? But paint, right? Real easy to do. Again, keep it simple, and don't get stuck or hung up on something like that. Right now, when I save the image, as you guys already know, we want to make sure that it's got our keywords on there. All right. So we're going to save that on there with our keywords. Sell my house fast cash, Miami, Florida, 11. Okay, 11. Now, I'm going to take you through the process again just to recap, all right? Upload photos. How do you get the phone to ring, you ask, with this marketing piece? By uploading your billboard advertising and messages. You're going to do this 10 times over, right? Or as many times as possible once you have your keywords. And this is now the image. Right? So when somebody types sell my house fast cash, or they're looking for images, or maybe it's somebody locally that wants to get into real estate or is looking for educational content, coaching or training, something, right? They see the image, there's a number on there, they call and they get to you, right? So you can use this for any industry, niche, product, service to get found. Okay. Now, once again, you click to edit the title. So let me walk you through it. Make sure we fill all this in. Miami, Florida. Description is our citation. Okay. I'm just going to copy paste the citation in the other image that we just uploaded. Give it a second here to load, guys. Okay, so we want to copy the citation. All right, and again, use the swipe files just so it doesn't get confusing. It's going to be in the text of this post in the replay. Enter. Send comment. All right. And one last thing, okay, to even kick it up, to take it a whole bunch of steps further and to make this exceptionally effective, okay, you definitely want to geotag the image. Okay, now what do we mean by geotag the image? Okay, you want to go ahead and place an address on there. So if you notice, right, so you've got your post on here, you've got your citation posted there, which is great. You have a nice little link being posted on there. It says unmapped photos are not selected for Google Earth or Google Maps. So we want to map this photo. Okay, so map this photo. Go ahead and click on that. And this will pop up. Okay, so if you are doing deals in the Miami, Florida, you're going to type an address on there so that people know. And again, it is relevant to the area that you're doing business in. Hold on one second. Ooh, had to let out a quick sneeze there. So we are located on 123 Main Street, Miami, Florida. 12345. Okay, they cannot find this place. That is okay. First add the photographer position. Let me just make this big here. And you scroll down. Save position. All right. So now it has been geotagged. And it is relevant to the Miami, Florida 12345 zip code. All right. So if you are farming a territory in a certain area, all right, and then somebody in the 12345 zip code types in sell house fast cash Miami, Florida, again, this makes it a whole lot easier for them to find what they're looking for. A company like yours, a service provider like yours, a consultant, whatever it is you are offering, and they'll be able to find you a whole lot easier. Okay. And again, if you do a Google search for, sell house fast cash, or any similar campaign or keyword, you'll notice that there are very rarely or hardly anybody close to zip who's actually doing this. And that's why we're getting online leads that nobody else is getting, because it's this really untapped niche or resource. And again, you can do this for free, right? You can even outsource it. Whether you outsource it to somebody you're paying hourly, or outsource it to a 6-year-old who knows how to use the internet, or maybe somebody in your family, okay? There's a number of things a number of creative ways to get the job done. Now, if you're